In the last video I talked about why I don't play League of Legends anymore. And one of the reasons, which I would have gone into detail but it's just too big, it needs its own video, is reworked champions. My champion pool is getting smaller and smaller with each rework, but to make this video less negative, and this whole series at that, I'm going to talk about the good and the bad reworks in League of Legends. Starting off with the good, visual updates. I remember Garen was the first visual update and he looked good and I loved playing his visual update. I loved Garen in the first place, so you know, but he did kind of walk like he shat himself. Other visual updates I loved include Sivir, Singed, Kassadin, Heimerdinger. I actually also really liked his actual in-game rework because he was kind of trash before that. So, you know, starting off positive, a good rework, Heimerdinger. He is fun and he is awesome and I love him, and he still has the swag walk, which is the main thing. Every single champion in the game has had a texture update now, and they all look amazing. They used to look a bit too shiny. Yeah. But anyway, that's way too much positivity. Now for a negative one. Gangplank. I was one of 5 other people who actually enjoyed the original Gangplank, starting off with Red Pot. Always getting first blood no matter what, because for some reason with a Red Pot he just had the highest base damage level 1 in the whole game. Even though he was a late game carry, his level 1 was amazing and so much fun. And they took that out. They also took Red Pot out. Maybe I should make a video on that. Whole video on Red Pot. No, that's stupid. One of the funniest things in the whole of League of Legends, in my opinion, is doing big damage in one fell swoop. I love seeing that huge number pop up and seeing a huge chunk of health come out in one ability. Sure, it's cheap, but that's the thing that I love the most about League of Legends. That's why I love champions like Veigar and Critplank and AP Nunu. Those champions are just so much fun to me. And sure, with the rework he does still do big D damage with his barrel crits, but I just don't have the time to learn those barrel combos, which is why I don't like the rework, simply because there are not enough hours in the day. That's going to be a big reason why I don't like a lot of the reworks in this video, by the way. So if you didn't watch the last video, I'm just going to quickly say, when I first started playing League of Legends I was a student, now I'm an adult with a full-time job, and I cherish my free time. So yeah, there's that. So let's move on to a good one, Sion. I never played the classic Sion, but I can tell you that he was bad. Having said that, like me with the original Gangplank, there are probably a load of people out there who did enjoy the original Sion and hate the new rework, so fair enough, but I never played the original Sion. Sure, this video is going to be extremely biased, I just realised. So the new Sion is awesome. I just love how clunky he is. The way he just stomps around as if he's meaning business. The way he chops down the towers. The way he just screams cowards when he's ulting. Even if you're using the ult to get away, he'll be all like, cowards, while he's like running away from the people. So much fun. I just love him. But with every good champion rework comes a bad one. And to be fair, this isn't a bad rework, but I just loved the original so much. Katarina. The original Katarina was the only assassin I actually enjoyed playing in the whole game. I'm more of a tank kind of guy. So when I play an assassin, usually it just ends up me dying a lot because I think I'm just used to being a tanky piece of shit that can get away with stuff. But Katarina was different. I just clicked with her. I just saw that a team fight was erupting, so I'd be like, alright, just wait for the low person and then I'll get a pentakill. And lo and behold, that's what happened half the time, and it was fun. And sure, you can do that with the new Katarina, but like I said before, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, I don't have enough time to learn the rework. And sure, I'm aware that she's now better in lane. She was kind of trash in lane, you had to play really passive for about 10 minutes, but at the same time I really enjoyed ward hopping. That was fun, and you can't do that anymore, I don't think. I'm too lazy to research it. And speaking of ward hopping, this next character never did and still doesn't, so I don't know why I used that as a transition. It's Urgot. This is a good rework. The original Urgot I actually did play. I actually did play a lot, to be honest, but I could see he was trash, and the only reason why I played him is because it was funny, because he was so trash. If you did actually end up getting strong and dicking your lane, then it's just funny watching people cry their eyes out, which is what did happen in one of my videos. Can't actually remember which one, but it was funny just watching this Callister cry her eyes out because she was getting wrecked by the original Urgot. Like I said with Sion, I love clunky characters, and Urgot, the way he just goes ooh with his crab feet and the way he just like does this slow hop and like crushes down and Gatling guns you and then eats you. Oh, it just makes you feel like a beast. Like Spazzy said, actually. I like feeling like a beast. I just realised that. That's why I like playing games that make me feel like a beast. But having said that, in the video that I did reference to, I was playing Tarek, and I also really do like the new Tarek rework, so honourable mention, I suppose. So that's two goods in one fucking chunk of goodness. Time for a load of bads in one chunk of badness. I'm going to go through some of the champions that my mates really enjoyed originally and now don't enjoy. Starting with Pootslap, who really enjoyed Classic Warwick and Classic Poppy, and now he plays neither of those champions because of the reworks. Giant Toenails is another person who used to really enjoy Talon and AP Tristana, both of which, you know, got reworked. The Tristana rework, really good for AD, did kind of nerf AP. AP Tristana was kind of bullshit in a way because you just put like this dot on them that didn't really have a skill shot. But you know, Giant Toenails enjoyed it, so why fucking change something that people enjoy? That's the thing that I don't get, is people enjoy the original characters, so why the hell would you rework them? Just make an entirely new character. But the reason why I bring this up is because it's not just me, a load of other people feel the same way. Good reworks. Juggernaut. The Juggernaut patch reworked 4 champions, and all 4 champion reworks, in my opinion, were awesome. The Garen rework with the villain gimmick, the Darius rework just made him like feel so clunky but strong, as if he's really swinging some big fucking axe. The Mordekaiser rework actually made him kind of weird. He was like an ADC for a bit and he like controlled Dragon. Oh, that was weird. But it was cool, it was fresh, it was unique, and I actually really enjoyed it. And finally, the Skarner rework. No one still played. Kind of feel bad for Skarner sometimes, but he is kind of just a ugly scorpion at the end of the day. There's nothing visually appealing about him. But yeah, those Juggernaut reworks were amazing. I guess I'm biased because, you know, Juggernauts are my kind of people. I just fucking love playing the clunky dudes that waddle around the map, taking damage, or tanking damage, and dealing a lot of damage at the same time. Good fun. Bad rework. Vigar. But also good rework. Vigar. I love flash stunning people with Vigar and then blowing them up. I also love the fact that you can like one-shot characters like Fiddlesticks with his ult, because Fiddlesticks just kept getting more and more AP, which means your ult does more and more damage to them. It was just hilarious. But they changed it to an execute, which I do understand. It was kind of bullshit, but at the same time, oh, I really enjoyed the old ult. And like I said before, I really enjoyed just flash stunning people and blowing them up. But now the stun takes a few seconds to go off, which sure I get as well. It's balancing issues. You know, now it requires skill to land a stun. But before it was just so much fun, and I just enjoyed it. It was just fun. Those are 2 changes I don't like. But there is one good change about Vigar, is his Q is now a skill shot and it can go through 1 minion and kill the next one as well, which means you can get potentially 2 stacks, and you also get mana if you get a last hit, which I think you could do in the original, I can't actually remember. But the thing is, if you practiced enough, you could potentially get a last hit on a minion and harass the enemy mid laner at the same time, which just, I just really like that one. And also the Vigar rework did come out when I was still like playing the game religiously, so there's that. That's probably why I liked it so much. Same with the Juggernauts most likely. But finally, the biggest one that pushed me over the edge was the Nunu rework. That means all 3 of the champions that I mentioned earlier in the video, Vigar, Gangplank and Nunu, no longer do the thing that I really enjoyed them doing. The new Nunu is now what he was originally meant to be, and did pretty well in my opinion. A big blob of HP, kinda like Tahm Kench. But the difference is, personally I just don't like it, and it all boils down to the fact that I just don't have the time to learn the new Nunu, and I really enjoyed the old one. So it just frustrates me that the old one is now gone forever. I will never be able to play it.
You can't build those. You can't build those. You can't build those. You can't build those.
Dibs. I'm nearly 6. Oh. I'm not 6. Fuck off, Morgana. This isn't fair. Oh my god. Kill Morgana. God!
Jesus.
Ah, well met.
Fuck it.
Doing well.
Go.
You got heated just as that happened.
Yi is like bot, and he's probably gonna go for inhib.
I can't stop this Yi, he can just fucking kill me. He's got heal? Who the fuck takes heal on you?
Nice, dude. Oh,
Please,
Guys, please.
oh.
Base race.
No,
Okay, maybe we should leave.
base race.
Can't base race.
Yi is trying to end. Just throw the bomb at the wall.
Fine.
Just throw the
Oh,
other
that
bomb
was
at the wall.
fucking-
What are you doing?
Okay,
Oh
dude.
my fucking god.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh
I
shit.
was pressing W.
Oh, guys.
Oh, not bad actually.
Oh, so many.
Frame rate. Oh.
Easy fucking peasy. Well, Nid's
Nah, Yi and Niddly is. Oh, fuck.
dodge.
Where's
Great.
Niddly?
You still top. Nidley's just trolling
Great.
fine, but just dodge your shit and she can't do it.
Easy for you to say.
Oh shit.
He got me.
I got minion block. That's what I'll say.
Nice.
What? Swag. Alright,
Yep.
we're doing this again, Zach.
Oh wait,
Base
Wait, Yi
race.
is alive.
Definitely not
Oh, wait.
Yi.
Oh wait.
Yeah, we can win
He's-
this base race.
Good.
Yeah, I
This
think
is up in
and this is
5.
up 5 seconds.
All he's going to do is
Okay.
throw shit over the wall.
X okay.
Get behind the
Yeah,
Nexus.
come on, go over there.
Oh god.
Oh my god!
Guys!
Barely. Oh man.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh.